In today's world, I think it's so important to be confident in whatever you do. Whether that's approaching a girl, whether that's being successful in an interview, whatever it is, I think that confidence is key to becoming more successful. And in today's video, I'll be talking about how you can become more confident in whatever you do. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is experiences. Experiences. The more you talk about something, the more you do something, the more you learn about something, ultimately, the more you experience something, the more likely you are to be used to it, right? And I think that that's so important because let's say, for example, you're approaching a girl for the first time, right? You've never approached a girl, you may feel awkward, you may feel uncomfortable, you may not know what to do, which is totally normal. You haven't experienced this. And ultimately, you may not feel confident about approaching this girl. But the more you try, the more you learn about how to approach a girl, the more you get used to it. And that right there is a major asset to have in being more confident, experiences. Now, the next thing that I'd like to talk about is knowing your self-worth. I think that knowing your self-worth is so important when being confident because, for example, if you build a character and build an identity where you've worked so hard towards something, you should be confident. Like, for example, I've read many books. I know a lot about personal finance. I know a lot about tennis. There are different things that I almost feel like I'm an expert in. And therefore, I think that I should have the right to be confident. I know my value. Now, with that in mind, another key way to be more confident in whatever you do is by envisioning the positive outcome. I think it's pretty self-explanatory because you're setting yourself up for success. Let's say you're approaching a girl and you think to yourself, I'm attractive, I have a great personality. It's almost like you have a small ego going, right? You're setting yourself up for success. You're making yourself feel more comfortable, and ultimately, that will make you more confident. Now, the last and final thing that I'd like to talk about that has allowed me to become more confident is by stop overthinking. The more you fear about something, the more negative thoughts you may have, the more you think about something, then the less likely you are to do it. And ultimately, that lowers your confidence, right? I have this one rule where I count to 3 seconds, and after those 3 seconds go, 1, 2, 3, go, I do it. I do whatever I say I'll do, and that's the end of it, right? Now, that has allowed me to become more confident is by thinking about right now and just doing. And that's all I have for today. So thank you so much for watching my video about confidence, and hopefully you know what to do to become more confident. So I'd really appreciate it if you could like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.